Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. In the last class, we studied about different factors which influence the process of human growth and development. We studied about the importance of exercise and health status in the process of development. We also discussed about the significance of family and parental attitudes in the process of human development. We also highlighted the value of family composition, family position, and family socio-economic status in the process of child development. Now we will study about the quality of learning and educational facilities and its role in the process of human development. So first of all, you need to know this, that learning involves much more than schooling. So learning is very broad term. This is not just linked with schooling. It is also concerned with building the child up mentally, intellectually, emotionally and socially so they operate as healthy functional individuals in the society. So, what is the role of quality of learning? What is the role of educational facilities? Basically, what they are providing. Learning is an important factor for the intellectual development of a child. Learning is also important for the emotional development of a child, as well as the social development of a child. So we can say that learning is important for all the developmental domains. This is where the development of the mind takes place and the child can gain some maturity. So this is very important. You can observe that families that encourage literacy development from an early age are more likely to have smarter children when compared to families that don't practice this rule. So you can observe this rule very clearly, that parents who are giving opportunities to their children to learn, they are giving some useful experiences, useful activities and productive activities to their children to learn. So what happens? Basically, those children have better performance in the schools. By exposing your child to a reading habit from a young age, they will be in a unique position to grasp concepts taught in school and exhibit exceptional critical thinking skills. So what happens? That if they are getting these opportunities in their homes, if parents are providing such opportunities, such experiences to their children, so what will happen? Children will learn more in the school. They will get understanding of the concepts very easily. And of course, their thinking skill will improve. Their critical thinking will improve. So this is very important. If we are providing such environment to our children at home, so it will definitely impact on their development and they will perform better in their schools. More educational facilities impact positively on child's development. If you are giving more opportunities to your children, if you are giving more educational facilities to your children, so what will happen? Definitely, it will positively impact on their development. It will positively impact on their intellectual development, their cognitive development, their emotional development, as well as their social development. So quality of learning and educational facilities, very important for the development of a child. Then biological factors are also very important in the process of human growth and development. The child's physique and body chemistry influences his growth and development throughout his life. So, child's physique and body chemistry is also very important. That may impact on the development of a child. A physically weak child cannot be expected to achieve satisfactory results in terms of physical growth and development. And this is very obvious. If a child is physically weak, so what we can expect? We cannot expect from him to achieve satisfactory results in terms of physical growth and development. The nervous system also affects the growth and development of a child in cognitive spheres. So this is very important. The function of glands influences growth and development. Glands are potent factors affecting the growth and development of an individual from his birth. The chemistry of the body is governed by these glands. Each of these glands secretes its own chemicals known as hormones. These hormones reach the bloodstream and get circulated throughout the body. They influence all those tissues on which depend on the function of the body system. Gland exercises a great influence on various aspects. For example, physical development, social development, mental development, emotional development, and moral development. So, these glands exercises a great influence on the various aspects of human growth and development. For a balanced growth and development, the normal functioning of these glands is essential. In case there is overactivity or hyperactivity or underactivity of these glands, it results in serious abnormality in growth and development. For example, imbalance in pituitary gland may lead to an abnormal increase or decrease in height. The other factor is accidents and incidents in life. The growth and development of an individual is greatly influenced by the good and bad incidents and accidents which happen in the lifetime. Sometimes a small injury or an incident may change the entire development course of life. For example, if a child's nervous system is damaged in an accident, it will hamper his mental development and in turn, it will affect his development in other spheres. For example, social development, emotional development, moral development and physical development. Further, the intelligence is also a very important factor in the process of human growth and development. Intelligence as the ability to learn, adjust and take right decision at right time has a significant role in the overall growth and development of a child. It affects his social behavior, moral judgment, and emotional growth. An intelligent person is said to exercise reasonable control over his emotions and is found to carry on well with his personal and social adjustments. Thus, the physical, social, emotional, moral, and language development of a child is greatly influenced and controlled by the level of his intelligence. We cannot expect problem-solving behavior, creative, imaginative, and inventive ability from a child having subnormal intelligence. So, intelligence is also a very important factor. It is very much likely that if a person is intelligent, he can achieve his developmental milestones on time, or even he can achieve his developmental milestones sooner. So it will impact all other developments as well. Further, emotional factors are also very important in the process of human growth and development. Emotional factors such as emotional adjustability and maturity plays a big role in influencing a person's overall growth and development. A child who is found to be overwhelmed by negative emotions like fear, anger, jealousy is adversely affected in his physical, mental, social, moral, and language development. If a person cannot exercise a reasonable control over his emotions, he is sure to suffer in terms of his growth and development. He will have to face difficulties in his social adjustment as well. He may find himself a failure in doing some serious mental activities. Ultimately, he may spoil his physical and mental health. So, in the previous lectures, we have discussed this thing that all these developmental domains are interlinked with each other. So, one development in one domain can also influence positively or negatively to the other domains of development. A person's socialization helps him to achieving adjustment and advancement in other aspects of his growth and development. He may learn from his environment more by means of his social nature and emotional compatibility, which may prove to be a boon on him for his proper growth and development. So you can see these all factors of human growth and development are very important. And these all factors are basically can be divided into two types. Some are hereditary and genetic factors and some are environmental factors. But all these factors are very important. And they can affect the process of human growth and development. Whether that is emotional development, whether we are talking about physical development, whether we are talking about cognitive development, whether we are talking about social development, or even we are talking about language development. So all these developments are influenced by different factors. So as we have seen these different kinds of development in our previous lectures, so now you can relate all those factors with these developmental domains. Definitely, these all development kinds are affected by those factors. Some factors are more powerful than the others. Sometimes this is also different. Some people are taking more influence of one factor or maybe less influence of another factor. So we already know that there is a big debate about the individual differences in psychology. So it all depends on your individual differences. But basically, these factors are very much important. And as a teacher, if you are studying these factors, so what is the purpose of that? Think about it. As a teacher, you should have the knowledge about these factors, which are influencing the development of a child, the development of a student. So you can work on that. You can work on those factors. You can provide better opportunities to your students to develop. So as a teacher, it is very important for you that you should know about all these factors and you can deal with your students accordingly. I hope you understand the different factors which influencing the development and growth of a child.